Let me take you into a story. Imagine sitting at home after a long day, maybe with a cup of coffee in hand, and you press play on a video that feels like a short movie, except it wasn't made by a Hollywood director. It was created with AI. These faceless YouTube channels use AI to write gripping stories, create stunning visuals, and sometimes even voice the narration. And here's the incredible part. Some of these channels are pulling in $10,000 to $15,000 a month, after only 1 or 2 months of starting. Now, I know what you might be thinking. That sounds too good to be true. But I've seen it work. A client of mine who never touched video editing before used AI tools to build a storytelling channel. Within weeks, their videos went viral because people are drawn to stories about survival, mystery, even pure fiction. Think about it. We've always loved sitting around the fire and listening to a good tale. YouTube is just the modern version of that. So I want you to ask yourself, what story could you share, even if you never show your face? Because in this new era, the storyteller doesn't need a stage, just the courage to press upload. Let's shift gears for a moment and talk about something timeless: nostalgia. You see, there's a unique magic in revisiting the past. Whether it's the sound of a retro song, the look of an old classic car, or the memory of a TV show you grew up watching, these little pieces of history have the power to transport us back to a simpler time. That's why evergreen nostalgia channels are exploding on YouTube right now. I've watched channels like Vintage Britain or America. We remember skyrocket because they tap into something very few niches can: emotion. When someone in their 40s or 50s sees a video about the music they danced to in high school, or the cars they dreamed of driving, they don't just watch, they engage. And here's the financial truth. Older audiences not only watch longer, but advertisers pay more to reach them. That means higher revenue per 1,000 views, often double or triple compared to younger audiences. One of my clients built a retro music channel, and within 3 months, it became his most reliable income stream. Why? Because nostalgia never goes out of style. And maybe, just maybe, the memories you've held onto could become the foundation of your next big opportunity. Now, let's talk about a niche that's both powerful and practical: AI health advice channels. Picture this: an AI-generated doctor, calm and confident, speaking directly to men over 65 about issues they quietly worry about but rarely discuss. Whether it's heart health, joint pain, or simple lifestyle tips, these videos feel personal. And here's the kicker: this audience has both the time and the disposable income to pay attention. I've seen channels like this explode in just weeks, pulling in $15,000 a month, not only from ad revenue, but also from partnerships with health supplement companies, fitness programs, or even digital wellness guides. Think about it. When you solve a problem tied to health, you're not just giving information, you're offering peace of mind. And people will gladly invest in that. One of my clients built a faceless channel where an AI doctor shared simple daily routines for healthy aging. Within a month, he was generating sales from affiliate links alongside steady ad income. It reminded me that health is more than a niche. It's a universal need. And if you can meet that need with empathy and clarity, the rewards go far beyond money. When it comes to faceless YouTube niches, finance and investing channels are truly in a league of their own. Why? Because advertisers will pay top dollar to reach viewers who are actively looking to grow and protect their money. In fact, these channels often earn $30 to $40 per 1,000 views, sometimes even more. That means you don't need millions of views to build a serious income. I'll give you an example. A client of mine uploaded just 4 videos about simple investing strategies, things like compound interest, budgeting hacks, and how to start with as little as $100. Even though those videos brought in only a few tens of thousands of views, the affiliate links in the description made him thousands in commissions. Why? Because his audience was highly motivated. When someone is watching a video about building wealth, they're already thinking about taking action. And that's the beauty of this niche. You can combine ad revenue with digital courses, ebooks, or affiliate programs. Every view has the potential to be worth far more than just pennies. In finance, quality beats quantity. One great video could change not only your income, but also your viewers' financial future. There's something deeply human about looking up at the night sky and asking, what's really out there? That curiosity is exactly why Cosmos and Facts channels are thriving on YouTube today. Take a channel like Faxel, for example. By producing long, high-quality videos about the universe, black holes, and mind-bending space facts, they're pulling in nearly $28,000 a month from ad revenue alone. What makes this niche so powerful is that it taps into endless wonder. People of all ages can get lost in a 20-minute video about galaxies colliding or the secrets of the cosmos. And because these videos are evergreen, they continue to attract views months and even years after they're published. I remember working with a creator who thought they needed flashy visuals to stand out. Instead, all they did was combine clear storytelling, simple animations, and AI-powered narration. And the results were incredible. The truth is, space never stops giving us stories. Every new discovery by NASA or the James Webb Telescope is an opportunity to spark imagination. And if you can deliver that inspiration consistently, not only will viewers stay hooked, but advertisers will pay generously to be part of that journey. There's no denying the raw intensity of bodycam and crime story channels. These videos pull viewers in because they feel so real. Footage from police encounters, wartime events, or even crime scene reports. It's the kind of content that makes people stop scrolling and watch, because deep down we're wired to pay attention to danger and survival. That's why channels like Bodycam Summit or Crime Empire have reached jaw-dropping numbers, sometimes over $80,000 a month. But here's the reality I share with every client. This niche comes with serious risks. YouTube is very strict about sensitive or violent content. And while some channels make huge sums in the short term, many eventually get demonetized or banned. I once worked with a creator who earned 6 figures in just 3 months with war-related footage, only to see the channel disappear overnight. Luckily, he had already secured the profits and was prepared to pivot. So if you're drawn to this space, treat it like a sprint, not a marathon. It can deliver fast, life-changing income, but it's not a long-term foundation. The smart move is to use the gains here to build more sustainable, evergreen channels that will keep paying you years down the line. Conspiracy and theory channels tap into something that's been part of human nature for centuries: our hunger for secrets, mysteries, and the unknown. Whether it's questioning the power of elites, exploring the possibility of alien life, or diving into hidden philosophies, these videos pull people in because they make viewers think, what if this is true? That curiosity is magnetic, and it's why channels like Elites Exposed or Scihoria are seeing explosive viral growth with 30-minute or longer videos. I've seen creators go from 0 to tens of thousands of subscribers in just weeks, simply by leaning into this curiosity. And the profits can be enormous, because people watch these videos from start to finish, giving them high watch time and strong ad revenue. But let's be clear, this niche isn't without risk. YouTube watches closely for misinformation, and a channel that grows fast can also disappear just as quickly if the content crosses a line. The smartest creators I've coached use this niche to gain momentum, then reinvest into safer, evergreen channels. Because while the thrill of chasing conspiracies can make you a lot of money fast, true financial freedom comes from balancing high-risk rewards with stable, long-term income streams. Imagine scrolling through YouTube and suddenly seeing a video of a massive tsunami hitting a major city, complete with dramatic AI visuals that look almost real. Your heart skips a beat, and before you know it, you've clicked. That's exactly why AI disaster simulation channels are gaining traction so quickly. By creating clickbait-style scenarios of earthquakes, floods, or apocalyptic events, some of these channels are already pulling in around $13,000 a month. But here's the truth I always share with my clients. Shock value works, but it doesn't last. YouTube is quick to crack down on content that misleads or exaggerates reality, and these types of channels are always at risk of deletion. I once spoke with a creator who made 5 figures in under 2 months with AI-generated disaster videos, only to lose the entire channel overnight. The income was real, but so was the volatility. So if you choose this path, treat it like a short-term play. It's fast, exciting, and can give you capital to reinvest. But don't build your future on a foundation of fear. Use the momentum to fund safer, more evergreen projects that will keep paying you long after the waves of clickbait die down. Sometimes the simplest ideas turn out to be the most profitable. Take the so-called boring channels, those quiet videos about science, history, or biology that run for 2 or 3 hours straight. At first glance, you might think, who would watch that? But here's the secret. People aren't really watching. They're listening. They play these videos in the background while they study, work, or even sleep. And because the content runs for hours, the watch time is massive. One creator I worked with uploaded a 2-hour boring history video with nothing more than calm narration and looping visuals. It quickly became his best-performing content, bringing in consistent ad revenue month after month. He wasn't flashy, he wasn't on camera, but he understood a simple truth. In today's world, attention is currency, and sometimes even quiet attention counts. These channels may only make $4,000 a month on average, but they're low effort and highly repeatable. If you can create a steady library of long, relaxing videos, you're building an asset that works while you sleep, literally. And that's the beauty of faceless YouTube. Even the boring ideas can quietly turn into real income streams. International politics commentary is one of those niches that can feel like striking gold, at least in the short term. Imagine creating a faceless channel where you compare US politics with what's happening in Canada, Germany, or Australia. Instantly, you attract viewers from multiple top-tier countries, and advertisers love that. Higher CPM means more money per 1,000 views, and I've seen channels hit $14,000 in their very first month. But here's the catch. Politics is a double-edged sword. Viewers are passionate, which drives watch time and engagement. But YouTube's rules are strict. I once coached a creator who built a channel analyzing US-Canada politics, and in just weeks, his videos were racking up hundreds of thousands of views. The money was great, until demonetization hit, and the income stream vanished overnight. That's why I always tell clients, treat political commentary as a sprint, not a marathon. Use it to build quick traction and cash flow, but don't put all your hopes in it. The real strategy is taking those short-term profits and investing them into evergreen channels that won't be at the mercy of YouTube's ever-changing policies. There's a reason TV show fact channels feel almost effortless, yet incredibly powerful. Think about it. We all love hearing behind-the-scenes secrets, little-known trivia, or quirky details about the shows we grew up watching. Channels like Iconic Star Rewind have tapped into that curiosity, sharing weird and fascinating facts about popular series, and they're making around $12,000 a month just from ad revenue. What makes this niche so appealing is its evergreen nature. Unlike breaking news, a fact about Friends or The Office will be just as interesting 5 years from now as it is today. I once worked with a creator who uploaded a simple video revealing hidden Easter eggs in a classic sitcom. It wasn't flashy, but it kept racking up views month after month, becoming one of their most stable income streams. And here's the beauty. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. With a solid script, engaging narration, and clips from the shows, you can build a sustainable channel that continues to grow over time. Entertainment never really goes out of style, and if you can deliver it in a way that sparks curiosity, you'll always have an audience ready to click. Psychology and philosophy channels have a different kind of magic. They don't just entertain, they make people pause and reflect. Imagine a 90-minute video unpacking the psychology of decision-making, or exploring timeless lessons from Stoic philosophy. Channels like The Very Researcher or Sci-Horia are thriving because they give viewers more than information. They give them perspective. What's fascinating is how these long-form videos, often 30 to 120 minutes, create deep engagement. Viewers aren't just clicking in and out, they're staying, thinking, sometimes even journaling as they watch. That kind of connection translates into higher ad revenue, but also something more powerful: donations, memberships, and community support. I've seen creators with modest audiences generate steady income because their viewers felt personally invested in the journey. One client of mine turned his passion for philosophy into a faceless channel that now funds itself entirely through Patreon and memberships. Why? Because when you help people grow mentally and emotionally, they're eager to give back. And that's the beauty of this niche. It proves that YouTube can be more than entertainment. It can be a catalyst for wisdom, connection, and financial freedom all at once. AI productivity and tools channels are exploding right now, and for good reason. Millions of people are searching every day for ways to save time, work smarter, and automate the boring parts of life. Imagine a channel dedicated to tutorials on apps like ChatGPT, Claude, or Midjourney, walking viewers step by step through how to write faster emails, generate stunning designs, or even launch a side hustle with AI. The demand is endless because everyone, from students to business owners, is hungry for efficiency. What makes this niche so powerful is the monetization potential. Sure, you'll earn from ads, but the real money often comes from affiliate links and SaaS partnerships. I've seen creators earn hundreds of dollars a day simply by recommending the very tools they're teaching. One of my clients created a simple tutorial series on how to use AI for marketing. Within 2 months, not only was he monetized, but his affiliate earnings doubled his ad revenue. This niche is the perfect blend of impact and income. You're not just entertaining, you're empowering people to unlock new levels of productivity. And when you help someone save hours of their life, they'll keep coming back for more. Passive income and side hustle storytelling channels are striking a chord with younger professionals who dream of breaking free from the 9-to-5 grind. Imagine listening to a video that walks you through how an ordinary person turned an empty spare room into steady Airbnb income, or how someone with no design background built a print-on-demand store that paid for their kids' school tuition. These real-life case studies feel relatable, and that's why audiences between 25 and 45 can't get enough of them. I've seen creators craft faceless channels that do nothing more than narrate these stories with simple visuals, yet the impact is huge. Viewers don't just watch, they picture themselves in those stories. That emotional connection makes them far more likely to click affiliate links, download guides, or invest in digital products recommended in the videos. One of my clients created a series about freelancing success stories and quickly built a 6-figure affiliate income stream. This niche works because it delivers both inspiration and practical ideas. It says, if they can do it, so can you. And when people believe financial freedom is within reach, they not only watch, they take action. That's where true growth, for both the creator and the audience, really begins. Here's what all of this really comes down to: the strategy behind the channels. If your goal is to build not just quick wins but lasting wealth, you need to think like an investor. Targeting older audiences gives you the highest RPM and the most spending power, while creating long-form content, 20 minutes, 60 minutes, even 2 hours, maximizes watch time and keeps revenue flowing steadily. But relying on ads alone is never enough. The creators who thrive are the ones who diversify. Ad revenue is the foundation, but affiliate links, digital products, memberships, and even donations can multiply your income. I've seen clients double or triple their revenue simply by adding a $10 ebook or a simple affiliate offer to their channel strategy. And yes, some niches, like politics or war, offer lightning-fast profits, but collapse just as quickly. Others, like nostalgia, finance, or evergreen fact channels, may grow slower, but they last for years. That's why I always recommend a portfolio approach. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Run multiple faceless channels, each one a different income stream, until your digital portfolio works for you the way a well-balanced investment account does. At the end of the day, Faceless YouTube isn't just about making videos, it's about creating freedom. Freedom of time, freedom of income, and freedom to choose how you want to live your life. I've seen people in their 30s, 40s, even 50s start from zero and build something that not only pays the bills, but also gives them purpose and pride. And the truth is, you don't need to be a tech genius or a financial expert. You just need the courage to start. So now I want to hear from you. What idea sparked in your mind today? Drop it in the comments. Let's start a conversation. And if this video gave you value, don't forget to hit that like button. Share your thoughts below. And most importantly, subscribe to the channel so you never miss the next strategy. Together, we're not just chasing income. We're building a future worth living.